What is up, birds? Welcome to this Self-Care Tuesday. Today we have another pick a card because I love pick a card, so you just have to deal with it. But today we're taking a look at what is the energy that you're putting out to the universe and what you're receiving in return, okay? What you're manifesting from it. And as high vibe as you are, it's going to match the manifestation that you'll receive. So it's important that we try to do our best to be high vibe. It's totally fine if you sometimes are a little bit low vibe. It happens, life happens. But if you do whatever you can to keep up in that high place of love, of abundance within yourself and within the world, and acceptance for who you are and the things that you have, then automatically you're manifesting incredible stuff, okay? So we're going to look exactly what is the energy you're putting out, if that is aligned with the life that you want, if you're satisfied with that, then just keep doing what you're doing. If you're not, then you can always change things up, okay? And we're actually going to get some advice at the end, so yeah. And then we're going to look at what you're manifesting in consequence, okay? So we have 5 piles over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to give you a little close-up of the shells. This one is for pile number 1, for pile number 2, pile number 3, for pile number 4, and for pile number 5. I love this show. Okay, so the timestamps are below. Don't forget to smash the like button to subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more of this. And definitely comment down below what pile you chose and how it resonated. I really love hearing your stories and how things resonate, because I only get one side of the story here, so it's really awesome to read all the comments. And yeah, for private readings, you can jump on over to thesunnyvirgo.com. The link is below. Instagram, we have weekly messages, so we have a lot of stuff for you to choose. Just open the description and you have a whole thing for you to choose. So with that being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I'll see you over there. Hey there, pal number 1. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this shell over here, this is your pal. Let's put it right there. And we're going to start with seeing what is the energy you're putting out to the universe, and then we're going to dive deep into what you're attracting towards your life, okay? So let's see, we have Bear. You are the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. Really nice. We have Giraffe. The bigger picture. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. And we also have Snake. Kundalini rising. Channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome to transformation. I really like this. I feel like you could be, at least spiritually, you are sort of in a transition where you're really taking a step back to analyze. Possibly you're doing a lot of healing, some shadow work even, where you're really trying to figure out what worked in the past, what didn't work. And that is the energy that you're putting out, is that you're really stepping into your light, because you're stepping into your truest self. You're stepping into the best version of yourself. And this transformation is awesome, because I also feel like you're letting go of a lot of snakes. You're letting go of a lot of things that are not good for you. And the universe recognizes that as you stepping into your power and you stepping into the person you're meant to be. That is so, so, so awesome. I really love that. And I kind of feel like you're getting into this place where I feel like you're really balancing your emotions, balancing your thoughts, and really having a nice control over it without controlling the situation, I do feel like sometimes you may feel a little lost, but the energy that you're putting out there is that you're pretty on the right spot and you're doing everything that you need to do. So that is quite awesome. We also have, divination. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. And that inner child, a lot of healing. So maybe not shadow work, maybe inner child, even though I do believe that inner child is part of shadow work. But I definitely feel like there is a lot of healing going on. And because of that, it's like you go out into the world and you have such a big, like this giraffe, bigger picture, and that crystal clear clarity of everything that is happening. Why is it happening? Where did it start? How did I manifest that? How did that happen? How can I change the situation, And I feel like you're really transforming a lot of stuff in your life. And I'm pretty sure you're manifesting quite amazing things because of that. So with that being said, let's check that exactly. So we have over here Faith. Nice. We have patience. We also have discovery. Look at that. And completion. Oh my God. That is awesome. So let's start over here with this last two. So with discovery, this is all about that inner child, that self-discovery, looking really deep into that heart and healing and releasing a lot of release, I feel. Releasing a lot that is not beneficial for you, and because of that you are receiving a lot of endings, you are manifesting a lot of endings, but it's good endings because it's stuff that just needed to go. You know, there is no place here for you to exist. Specifically snakes, I definitely feel like there could be a lot of toxic situations going on, or you may start to recognize those toxic situations, and I feel like you're not taking you're not taking any more shit from anyone. It's like you're being this bear and you're like, hey, if you're gonna behave right, you can stay in my life. If you're not, then bye-bye, I don't want you. And I really feel like that is empowering you to be someone so great. And it's automatically manifesting amazing new beginnings. But right now I really feel like it's about the endings and about because I feel like that is a big reward. I definitely feel like whoever is in your life that is toxic, it's been for a very long time. And now you have the opportunity to just let it go and create something new. Even if this is about a career, a job, for example, it's about you letting go of that and starting a career or starting a path in your career that truly resonates with you, truly resonates with who you are and who you want to be. And I definitely feel like you're connecting a lot more with your intuition. And I just feel like you're manifesting so many beautiful messages, possibly a lot of synchronicities too. If you are seeing a lot of synchronicities, it means that you are on the right path, and that self-discovery is aligning you with your higher self. It's aligning you with the person you always wanted to be. I definitely feel like, wow. You know, it's just, this is so incredible. Because again, right now you're on the ending stage. This 2021 could definitely be a 9-year. That is something that like every week, every year we have a number, and from 1 to 9. And for you, this year could actually be a 9 number. You could definitely do some research around that. And that is bringing a lot of healing and a lot of, man, I just like keep getting power, because I really feel like you're standing up for yourself, and that is creating, like, you're ending a cycle, you're ending a stage of your life, and the next one is going to be 10 times better. It's going to be like incredible. I honestly feel like it is. So like, don't try to rush into this ending, especially with this patience. It may take a little bit, and it may have been taking a little bit, you know, it may have been going to for some time, but don't try to rush this last stage, because it's so important, and it's definitely bringing you a lot of introspecting and a lot of self-knowing, a lot of knowing who you are and what you're achieving. And the camera is going a little bit crazy, but that's life. But you're definitely, like, the next stage, you're going to be so in tune with you. That is, oh my God, that is incredible. Okay, so let's see. We have over here, wow, talking about snakes. Look at that, the devil, talking about cycles, karmic cycles. I definitely feel like you're releasing a lot of toxic people, and you're releasing a lot of cycles from past lives even. And that is so incredible. Let me do this like this. We also have here, wow, Ace of Cups. Let me pull them and then we'll talk about it. We have the 3 Wands, really nice. We have the Empress and the Lovers. Look at that. So, talking about stepping into your power, right? With this Empress and Lovers, my God. And right behind it, you have the 3 Wands, the new day, the new dawn. You're creating definitely a new cycle over here where, again, you're more in connection with your thoughts and your feelings in a more divine feminine, no matter what your gender is. You're in a bigger connection with your divine feminine that is all about self-worth. It's all about emotions, not being afraid to be vulnerable. That is attracting this beautiful, beautiful romance. If you're already in a relationship that is healthy, that is not a karmic thing, it's a new stage. So this could be like, I don't know, ascending to a higher level of commitment, having kids, whatever it is. I definitely feel like the relationship is deepening because you're deepening your connection with yourself. And not even in regards to love. I definitely feel like also with your friends and with family members, and all that. I definitely feel like your relationships are deepening because you know who you are, or you're getting to know who you are. And that is creating, that is allowing people to know you too. You know, you probably in the past could have been a little bit closed off, could have been a little bit, you could actually have a Capricorn moon. We have a lot of earth over here, so you could definitely be an earth sign. But I definitely feel like you could have been a little bit closed off and a little bit more like emotionally detached, maybe. And I just feel like, and we thought like the camera is still going crazy, and I feel like that is you. Like, oh, okay, so let me look a little bit deeper. Now let me go back and zoom out. Let me zoom in again into this part, and now let me zoom out and let me zoom in. You know, I feel like you're doing a lot of like zooming in and zooming out, and with all aspects of your life, and that is creating like a complete new life for you. That is basically what you're attracting. See, a complete new life. And I definitely feel like sometimes things may get a little bit exhausting, and we get a little bit like, oh my god, I just need to breathe, you know, I just need a little break for me to breathe, and I just want to stop with this, like, take a step back, and it's totally fine for you to do that. But, like, don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep going until the end, because this devil, it gotta go down. And you have all the tools. You have all the tools that you need to overcome that and to start this beautiful new life for yourself. I really love that. Oh, there's another one. Tower. Look at that. So, it's basically referencing to all we have been saying. The breaking of a cycle, the breaking of a life, and the starting of a new one, a more balanced one, because the one that you had was probably created with fear of judgment. It was very, not dependent, but in a way it was, like, I feel like it was a little bit dependent of other people's approval or other people's opinions. And now I feel like you're really stepping into your light, into your opinions, into your view of life. And that is so incredible. So we have nostalgia, focus on the here and now. This is some advice. And look at that synchronicity, 33. 27, which justice is coming, and mourning, the world awaits you. So again, it is okay for you to stop from time to time, but with this mourning, the world awaits you, do not stop, okay? Do not stop. And it's really interesting that we were talking about the 9 year, right? And we have over there, we have the 36, we have the 27, that sums up to a 9. And I definitely feel like karma is going big for those toxic people that you had in your life or that you still have and you're releasing. And it's like, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is focus on the here and now. There's no need to like go back and start arguments and bring those things to life again, only within yourself for you to be able to feel it, release it, and heal, right? But not in the 3D way of actually creating arguments with those people. It's like, okay, that happened. Well, let me just let you go, and I'll keep continuing my life, this time differently. Now I'm rewriting my story, right? So it's like, you don't have to do any sort of justice when it comes to these people. It's going to be made by itself, okay, with karma, because karma sometimes is a bitch. And with this mourning, the world awaits you. Just keep moving, keep going. This completion, I do feel like it's coming to an end, okay? And I feel like bright, beautiful new beginnings are coming your way. All right, so pal number 1, this was lovely. I feel like your whole life is transforming, and that is so awesome. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me. Do subscribe if you haven't already. For private readings, the link is down below, as well as my Instagram if you're interested in weekly messages. And I think that's it. So I will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye. Hey there, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading. So this shell over here is for your pal. If you chose that one, you're in the right place. And let's just get started. We're going to start with the energy that you're putting out to the universe. And then we're going to dive deep into the things that you're attracting and manifesting, okay? We're going to end with some advice too, so stay tuned for that. So let's see. We have the antelope, new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on the current path. It is really interesting that we have new pathways, because while I was connecting with your energy, I start seeing like a flower to blossom. So that's really beautiful, because I definitely feel like new beginnings are coming in. I love that. So let's see what else. We have polar bear, nurture, allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released, and offered up to be healed. And we have the panda, balance, nice. Ask how you bring balance to the situation and into your heart. So straight away, we have a lot of earth energy here. It could be an earth sign. You don't have to be. God, Mercury retrograde, give me a break. But I really feel like the energy you're putting out to the universe is one of like, you're taking care of yourself. I also feel like you're taking care of a lot of the people around you, but you're like, I feel like you're getting into a place where you're like, hey, we gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta be there for us. And I really feel like you're analyzing a lot of stuff and doing a lot of adjustments. Possibly you've already started something new, be it a commitment, a career, a new house, just a new thing. And I feel like you're in that adjusting phase where you're really trying to find the balance in like, okay, this is working, this is not working. Let me try and do a little bit more of this and doing a little bit more of that, and really trying to figure out the things. And I definitely feel like you're receiving help and signs from the universe telling you, hey, you are on the right path. Hey, maybe you should do a little bit more of that. And also, one thing that I'm getting a lot is the body. So I don't know, maybe you have been, I feel like some of you have been feeling really strong, and others of you have been feeling really, really tired and really burned out. Maybe you have been feeling both at different times. That is definitely signs, okay? That is definitely the universe working through your body and connecting through your body, giving you signs that, hey, you're feeling strong. That is because you're doing the right thing. That is because this lights you up and this brings you the confidence that you need and the boost that you need. And when you feel really tired and burned out, it's like as you do need to nurture yourself a little bit more than what you're nurturing right now. And it's not about not nurturing so much other people, but finding that balance between giving to others and giving to yourself too, right? And I definitely feel like your body is being a key and a form of communication between you and the universe and you and your higher self. Okay, so really pay attention to that. So let's see what else we have. We have music and abundance. Look at that. So definitely receiving a lot of messages, maybe through music, okay? Maybe some of you dance, and that's why I was getting that body thing. But obviously it doesn't have to be. But I definitely feel like you're receiving a lot of messages, and I kind of feel like you could have started something around your career with this abundance, and you are working on it. And with that tire, it's like, sometimes I just want to give up because things are not working. And sometimes you're feeling really strong, and that does really light you up. And I feel like what the universe is asking you right now is to find that balance between not overworking, between like your personal life and your career life, and like really trying to find the balance between the rest times and the working times, and really trying to figure out a good routine for you, okay? A good career plan, a good daily plan, weekly plan, really trying to figure out things. So even though you may not be an earth sign, it's about connecting with that earth sign of planning, right? And I definitely feel like this is a message for you that whatever you're doing, if it lights you up, you are going to receive the money for it. Okay, you are definitely going to receive the abundance, and you're definitely on the right path over here. Okay, and I just love the energy that you're putting out, because it's so like, it's not like carefree. It's a very like sweet, I don't know. I kind of am feeling like Virgo energy. You don't have to be, but it's like very like, let me give you a heart. Let me give my heart, let me do this. And even to the universe, you could be doing something spiritually. Not all of you though. But it's really like whatever you're doing, because it is aligned with who you are, it's like, let me give you a part of me, let me give you a part of me. And sometimes you need to give yourself a part of you, okay? And really fill that cup, okay? So let's see what you're attracting from all this. Ooh, beauty. Oh my God. We also have beginnings. Look at that. Dude. Ugh. We have perseverance. Oh, we got an extra card here. We have victim, and we also have complacency. So it's that thing, and it's quite interesting that this victim and complacency fell to this side where we were talking about the burdenness energy, where I feel like it's really about if something is not working, it's because you need to revise that, okay? If something is not making you happy, it's because a new beginning is needed, okay? It's really about, we have a lot of twos here, so maybe you're seeing a lot of twos. But it's really about like keep fighting, because abundance is coming in. It's definitely coming in. And what are you attracting? I kind of feel like it's the end of this victim and complacency of things are not working. I don't know what I should do more. I don't know where to do this and where to do that. It's a lot of like letting go. It's a lot of, okay, I want to do this because this lights me up. And even though I may not see the results yet, and this especially being like the beginning of a new cycle, for those of you who didn't start that cycle, it's time to start it, okay? I definitely feel like there's something that you've always wanted to do, be it in a career, be it expressing your feelings for someone, just a new step, something else that is going to start a new cycle, and you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I should, you may be hesitating a little bit. It's definitely the time to do it, okay? And for those of you who are already in that new beginning, I definitely feel like it's a process, okay? It's a process. So you gotta really keep that perseverance, really keep fighting, really keep doing the things that light you up. And remember that you start doing that because they do light you up. And sometimes things are going to be a little bit challenging. And that is only because you really need to build this perseverance and this strength for you to be able to deal with all the amount of money that you're about to receive. Okay, you really need to be in a balanced, grounded place for you to be able to get everything done in a very nice and smooth way. Really getting those routines fixed, okay? So I kind of feel like what you're attracting is not that it's something bad. I just feel like there may be some little bumps in the road just for you to really refocus on the perseverance. Because sometimes you may be like going down and then a bump in the road goes, and what you got to do right now at those moments is not being here, is being here. It's pulling you back here, okay? Because you really got to need that. Because I feel like really amazing things are coming your way. And this is just a way for the universe to, it's not really test you, it's to strengthen you, okay? And with this beauty, my God, you're definitely, for some of you, could actually be doing something career-wise in regards to beauty, not necessarily, but I definitely feel like you could also be going through a glow-up, all right? When you start giving that energy to yourself and really finding that balance between your personal life, between your professional life, but also between giving to others and giving to yourself, you definitely start seeing improvements in your body, you definitely start seeing improvements in your skin and in the way that you deal with stuff. So I definitely feel like some type of glow up could be coming up. All right. So let's see what else we have over here. 10 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. My God, the 3 of Swords. Fool. There it is, those new beginnings. High Priestess. Holy cow. The Star. Oh my God, you have like 4 out of 6 cards. It's Major Arcana. Dude. And we have over here the Wheel. We have the Fool, all about like, and the 10 of Swords, that is about ending. So you're definitely starting a new one. And this one, again, it's going to have some challenges. You are manifesting them, but it's good challenges because it's showing you it's like Mark Manson. I think that's the name. He's like the author of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck or something like that. And he asks that question there. It's like, what would you want to suffer for? Because life happens, so you always have to suffer for something. Would you be willing to suffer for? And I feel like those little tests and those little bumps in the roads that you're attracting, it is because you're attracting this star. You're attracting I mean, you're attracting the star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the High Priestess. You're attracting amazing, amazing energy. You're attracting and manifesting your wishes. Okay, your wishes are definitely coming true, and you're connecting with your higher self. Okay, with the person you're meant to be, and you really, it's like it's just strengthening you. Okay, so every time you find a bump in the road, don't think that, oh, I took a wrong turn. Oh, this happened, it wasn't supposed to happen. Everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to. Okay, everything, especially with this wheel over here. Okay, so I definitely feel like you're, this is especially for those of you who already took that step, even though we do have the Fool here, so some of you do need to take that step. But what you are attracting is the journey, basically, and it's a beautiful journey, and I definitely feel like this is the beginning of that journey, and you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be so freaking happy, and I love that. So some advice over here, we have mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Bro, we've been talking here about the body a bunch of times, and there's also music over there again, so really pay attention to music. Like, for example, if you are on YouTube and a music, I just saw 11:22. Synchronicities all over the place. If you are on YouTube and like a music shows up, or even on Spotify, you listen to a random playlist and there's this song that is really, like, it really grabs your attention, it is for a reason. It's not just because, oh, it's a really nice song, I'm really vibing with it. No, there's a message for you there. Okay, so really pay attention to that, especially if it's like on YouTube and you just randomly find it. It's definitely for you. It's definitely for you. Okay, so we also have Clover, release your guilt, and Homework, take yourself on a date. Look at that. It's basically what we have been discussing. It's really about, you're very caring, you're very nurturing. It's time for you to be nurturing and caring for yourself too. Okay, really finding that balance, and those challenges are going to be for that. Okay, and with this release your guilt, remember, everything is always working out for me. Okay, not to me, it's for me. So everything is making you stronger. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're on the wrong place, that you're on the wrong path. You're actually on the right path, and that's why that is happening. Okay, so this was quite amazing. I really am excited for you. So don't forget to comment down below if this resonated. And what are those new beginnings? What are you cooking up? I really am interested in that. So don't forget to smash the like button to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey over there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this guy over here, this is your reading. And we're going to start with what is the energy that you're putting out to the universe. Don't forget, everything that you put out, you receive in return. So putting good energy, you receive good stuff. Okay, so we're going to see what kind of energy you're putting. Then in the end, we're going to pull some advice for you to be able to connect with a more high vibe, and for you to be able to attract even better stuff. Okay, or good stuff if you're attracting not so good stuff. Okay, so let's just get started. You actually got an extra one over here. So let's see, we have Spider, Dreamweaver, tune into the energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? Interesting. We also have the Wolf, Heart Medicine, let go of that which does not deserve, which not serve your highest good. A lot of healing over here and a lot of releasing. And honestly, you may actually be avoiding it a little bit. But let's see, we have Swan, graceful transformation. Wow, soften your heart and find your flow. And we have the Whale, tenderness, show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. That's really, really interesting. So you could actually be an air sign. We have a lot of air over here. You don't have to be though. But I really feel like the energy you're putting out is one of healing. I kind of feel like you may be avoiding deep healing, deep wounds. But it's like, I feel like you're going the steps, you know? You're starting over here at the top, very superficial wounds that may be really hard wounds, but they are very superficial. And then what I feel like you need to go, it's going a little bit deeper for you to be able to heal and release everything that does not serve you, okay? That does not serve your highest good. Because I don't necessarily feel like what you are attracting in return is not so good stuff, but I definitely feel like you could be attracting some sort of delay, okay? And it's really important that you let go. Because, for example, with this, like, show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven, I kind of feel that there could be specifically some sort of apology that you're not taking. And I kind of feel like what that creates in return is the universe is looking at you, okay, well, you want that, don't you? All right, you got to forgive this. We're not giving you anything until you forgive that thing, until you forgive yourself where it happened, until you forgive that person, until you forgive a situation and let it go and release it, right? I definitely feel like there could be some delays being created because of that. And when I say forgiveness, sometimes I feel like people may see forgiveness as, for example, if this is about a love situation, see forgiveness as getting back together. It doesn't have to be. You're not forgiving the person for them, for their good, for them to feel okay. You're forgiving that person for you to feel okay, for your good, for you to be able to release it, okay? And that may seem a little bit selfish, but that is the reality. Because if you keep holding on to grudges or resentment, then that is going to be attracted again towards you, okay? Situations that will create that will be attracted to you, okay? And I really feel like soften your heart and find your flow. I really feel like it's like just open your heart a little bit. It's not about getting back with that person. It's not about repeating that thing or that situation. It's exactly the opposite, is not reviving it, but looking at it, seeing what it brought, learning the lessons, and I kind of feel like it's the lessons that you're maybe avoiding a little bit. And when you find the lessons, you're like, oh, I understand why that happened. I understand why that person came into my life. I understand why that didn't happen. And when you do that, you're like, okay, well, I forgive myself for not making it happen. I forgive myself for getting involved with that person. I forgive it. I release it. It's okay, right? So we also have here protection and flourish. And it's interesting that protection was in the reverse. Usually I don't read oracles or cards or all in reverse. But it's interesting because you may feel that by you allowing that space in, you're not feeling protected. But the thing is, what you're, like, the energy you're putting out is that you're protecting yourself, and the universe is like, okay, well, you need protection. We're here protecting you, okay? We're all of us, the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, anything you believe in, it's all with you, protecting you, right? Because all they want is for you to flourish and for you to create new stuff. And I kind of feel like you were attracting that, but again, you were attracting that with a big delay. So I kind of feel like some healing is really needed, okay? But let's see what you're attracting. Let's see. We have the unexpected. All right. Let's put you here. We have action. Oh, you got another extra card. We have action over there. We also have wisdom. We have perfection and impatience. Yeah, so with this impatience, there it is, those delays, right? That I don't feel like you're doing it on purpose. I just really feel like whatever you're trying to release is kind of painful and you just want to jump into the next action. The thing is, it does need a little bit, because like this wisdom, you can only gain all those books or you can buy them and not read them and still step on top of them, but you cannot express the wisdom of the books if you don't read them. And it's the same with life. So you've been through the things, now you gotta read things, you gotta read really deep so you can gain the wisdom. And trust me, the wisdom that you gain will make you, like with this perfection, I really feel like you're attracting stuff. This usually is about being a perfectionist and really having really high expectations. Maybe you're attracting a little bit of that, and maybe you're attracting a little bit of disappointment. But at the same time, if you do the work, if you read all the books, then all the books that life is teaching you, then you can attract stuff that do match your expectations. Okay? You can attract stuff that, like, they look perfect. Because now when you do that, you know exactly where you need to go. You know exactly what you shouldn't do, right? And what you're attracting, it's maybe a little bit of a tower moment. I don't feel like it's a bad tower moment. I don't feel like it's a big one. I just feel like it could be a little bit of the universe trying to push you towards the healing, right? So it could be, for example, if it is a person, could be that person from the past coming up with an apology, and like they won't stop until you say, okay, I forgive you, and not being just like, oh, I forgive you, no, it's really, okay, yeah, all right, I see what happened and why it happened, so I forgive you, I let it go. And I feel like that could feel like a tower moment, because I really feel like whatever happened really hurt you and really was heavy on you. And so getting that thing back may cause a little bit of discomfort, but it's really educational discomfort, okay? So let's see here with the tarot, what do we have? Ace of Wands, beautiful. Eight of Swords, yeah, look at that. We have the Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Justice card. So I definitely feel like you're manifesting a marriage, okay? Because like the part of you that is ready for the new beginning, the part of you who's ready for something new, something fresh, knows what it wants. Knows that, okay, for me to be able to get the marriage, for me to be able to get that perfect, that is the way to go. I know I want that, I know I want that, I know I want that. But I kind of feel like, or maybe it's the opposite. You know what you don't want, and you don't really know what you want. But it's that thing. Until you get here, this whole situation happens. Eight of Swords, Three of Cups. So there could be this thing where you may connect with people that you may be interested in, and it's not that it's unrequited love, but there may be a third party, be it work, be it a fear of commitment eventually, because you gotta do the healing of what didn't work. You gotta do the healing of learning the lessons, learning all that, so you can truly start this new beginning, right? So it's until you get there, you got a whole journey to go towards, right? And especially this Nine of Pentacles, of feeling independent, of feeling like, so you could be trying to manifest, for example, love or career, whatever it is. You could be trying to manifest something new, and what is required here is you already feeling like you have all that. I already have the love that I need because I love myself. I already have the abundance, material abundance that I need because I have all that in my life. I already have freedom because I allow myself to be who I am. It's seeing the things that you have, seeing the things that you want in the things that you have, right? And I feel like by you doing that, you could jump over here and the love would come really quickly, okay? So we're going to jump right now into the advice. So remember, we all have free will and we all can change the situations. This is what you're currently manifesting. This is what you're currently passing on to the universe and what you're currently attracting. But you can change that like this, okay? So let's see what the advice here is. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt, even towards other people. You giving the sugar towards other people, that forgiveness, right? Expectations, don't seek anyone's approval, talking about high expectations. And we also have over here, Tree, let them go, yeah. It's all about what we have been discussing. And with this, expectations, don't seek anyone's approval, is that Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it's this Nine of Pentacles right here, where you really need to be there for yourself. You really need to be loving yourself, giving yourself the gifts that you want to receive, with the abundance, doing all that makes you feel like a powerful, powerful person, because you already are, and when that happens, when you're in a place of gratitude, you attract what you're grateful for. Okay, and this Evil Queen, I definitely feel like it's about being more compassionate and more forgiving to others and also to yourself, okay? Especially with that expectations in the Nine of Pentacles, is to yourself too, okay? Maybe have really high expectations with that perfection, all that perfectionism. You may have, you may really put yourself down a lot when you don't accomplish things or when things don't really go that well. You're like, see, why did you do that? Why did you have to go and do that? It's fine. fine. Okay? So, pile number 3, I really feel like at the end you're manifesting something good, but you have a little bit of a journey here. But I hope this resonated. I hope it helped, especially if it didn't. Don't forget to smash that like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below, like, how did this resonate? And yeah, just if you're willing, just share your story. I really love reading your comments. So that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 4. So if you chose this guy, this is your reading. Let's jump right into it. So we're going to start again with seeing what is the energy that you're putting out to the universe, and then we're going to go deep into what you're attracting, and at the end there's some advice for you to change your situation if you're not happy, or for you to continue being in a high vibe energy if you already are. Okay, so let's see what we have over here. We have the Llama, soul growth, really nice. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust the journey. We have, come here, please. Okay. We have Sea Turtle, conservation, make conscious choices. And we have the Kangaroo, courage, you are being tested. Have faith and study your truth. My God. So we have strong water and earth energy. We do have water, but we have earth energy mainly. It's actually really interesting because all piles have been showing up with a lot of earth. And I kind of feel like it's your 3D world is really being tested. Why? Because you're leveling up, my dear. You're leveling up. You're upgrading in the 5D. And so when that happens, your 3D is tested. It's like the final exam, and you're going through that with that courage. You're being tested. Soul growth. Growth is never easy. I feel like right now things may not be that easy, but the thing is, what the energy that you're putting on is that, you know what, universe, bring me more. I'm ready. I'm ready for the fight. I'm ready for this, and I'm gonna keep going. I really feel like you're showing a lot of strength, a lot of determination, a lot of courage, a lot of impact, a lot of I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up because I know that this is meant for me. I feel like there's a lot of determination that you're putting out to the universe, and the universe is like, very nice, pile number 4, because I do feel like whatever, especially with this make conscious choices, whatever choice, whatever step you take, that is the right step, because I know that aligns with me. And sometimes things may not get that easy, but you don't give up because this is my path. This is what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes, that happens. We're human. Sometimes we doubt, sometimes we question, sometimes we hesitate. But I feel like overall, what you're showing up is with a lot of freaking courage. That's really awesome. So we have Tree Wisdom, wish wisely, and a little bonus card, look in a book. Look at that. You're studying. It's like you've already studied all the freaking books possible, and you're putting them into action. You're really taking that final exam. So I definitely feel like the next step here, possibly what you're attracting, is like a big, huge ass reward. Be it, I am getting kids for some of you. Maybe you're there's something that maybe, I don't know, around pregnancy, or there's something here around kids. But that obviously is not for everyone. That's a very specific message. But if you're manifesting love, you're receiving a huge ass love. If you're manifesting abundance, material abundance, then you're manifesting a huge ass amount of money. Okay? Because again, with this wish wisely, you know exactly what to manifest. You know exactly what is right for you. And with the Tree Wisdom, it's, again, you've already read all the books. You already got the wisdom. So now you're being tested. And I feel like the universe is really loving your energy here. I really feel like it is. So with that being said, let's take a look at your attracting and manifesting. So we have protection. Look at that. You're definitely being guided over here by the universe and your guides. We also have fear. And that's the thing, is that, we have grief and we have joy. See, the thing is, when we are trying to manifest what we want, we gotta make room for it. And what this, soul growth, this journey, and those, that being tested, those challenges, what it is doing is breaking things that are not meant for you, breaking things that are like, they expired their validation time, and they're making room for this joy, right? And you're probably breaking a lot of fears, maybe specifically judgment, fears of being judged, fears of not fitting in, fears of being left out, something around that. Possibly you were abandoned as a child, in whatever way. Maybe it was your parents, maybe it was from like at school, maybe you never really had a lot of friends, maybe you got really rejected in regards to love. And I feel like that may have created a little bit of fear, but all of this journey is showing you how to break free from those fears. So I really love this, because I really feel like you're creating a lot of space and you're releasing a lot of baggage. That is something that I'm hearing, is baggage. You're releasing a lot of it. So then you see how like this turtle and the kangaroo, the turtle is like, woo, I love this, woo, life is awesome. The kangaroo is like, woo, this is fun, yeah, let's go. And this joy is a little bit that foolish kangaroo vibe of like, yeah, life is good, you know? And I feel like that is exactly what you're attracting. God, I'm stupid. But hey, I love myself, so that's what matters. So we also have here the Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. Look at that. Hierophant. Dude. Page of Wands. Look at all this fire. It could definitely be a fire sign. We also have some Taurus energy. Nine of Wands and the World. See, it's like all that fear of not being protected, all that fear of being judged, the fear, that is ending. And with every ending comes what? New beginnings. That is exactly what you're creating. You're creating a freaking ass powerful connection over here. There is that kids reference with the Page of Wands, and also this Four of Wands with the family and building really solid foundations. Four of Wands and the Hierophant. I also feel that you're breaking through a lot of not necessarily ancestral in regards to like past lives, your past lives. I really feel like it's more about family beliefs. You know, you could have been taught something as a child, and now I feel like you're figuring out, okay, this is good, this is not good. Foo. And no, it's like you're tidying things up. You're putting things in different packages of like, I want to keep this, I don't want to keep that, because that is not fulfilling me. That is not creating the energy that I need. And I definitely feel like that is making you stronger. That is making you be this Queen of Wands, very confident in yourself and in your choices. And I also feel like even around career, definitely feel like you're creating something very solid for yourself. For some of you, it could actually be teachers or some sort of guide. And I definitely feel like what you're building, you could actually be like doing some research around something new, you know? And I definitely feel like that is going to be really successful. Again, another specific message, so always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I definitely feel like you're creating really solid roots for yourself, even for the next generations, okay, for your kids. Maybe that is it, is that you're breaking a lot of like your parents, your grandparents, your family's beliefs. You're breaking a lot of them, and you're creating new ones for your kids and for the next generations. What is that creating? A beautiful, beautiful overall generation, because, I mean, there is not, I hope, there is not only one person picking pile 4. And if one of you, if all of you have kids, that is already going to be a good portion of kids that are going to have this beautiful mindset, that are going to have this beautiful view of life created by you, created by your beliefs. And so I really feel like the work that you're doing right now is not only for you, it's for your kids too. It's for the next generation and the next generations after that. You know, I really feel like whatever you're going through, and that's maybe why I was getting this sort of like that research, that guide, that teacher, the kids, is because I feel like you're definitely like stepping up into the age of Aquarius even. I really feel like you could be a leader of the age of Aquarius, where all the different kids and all the different people that are getting, that are being born out of these beautiful relationships and these beautiful people like you, they are definitely like stepping up into a beautiful age of Aquarius. That is all about authenticity. It's all about freedom and community and you being truthful to yourself, to your beliefs, and to what you want, right? And a very 5D kind of energy where definitely has a community leveling up. And I definitely feel like you're the first people who are doing that. That is so freaking awesome. So, I mean, what you're attracting here is not only for you, it's for like the whole world. So that is quite big. And that is why you're definitely being tested. It's almost like, I don't know, like, it's almost like you're in Hogwarts and you gotta lead something, and you're definitely being like the high level of tests of the Ouija, but like the spiritual community, the spiritual school, right? And you're definitely taking that exam, and that's so awesome. And with this, like, I have been saying this for some time, but I always kept talking, so for a change I didn't say it. But we have it here. Wow, we have this 11, and as I said that, I saw 11 in the clock, so dude, you are on the right path. This is incredible. You could actually be in a twin flame connection, especially with this 4 of Wands and the 1111. And that twin flame, I definitely feel like twin flames are like stepping up into power. And they are definitely creating the new, solid, beautiful generation that is going to lead the world moving forward. This sounds very like sci-fi movie, but hey. It is what it is. So let's see some advice here for you to keep going into the high vibe and just some messages. Don't doubt your worth. Oops. We have voyage. You already have all the answers. And feast. Slow down, celebrate yourself. So it's really like believe in yourself. That's basically it. Believe in yourself. Believe that. I almost feel like when I was talking about that thing of you leading the new generation and you creating the new generation and doing all that, it's almost like, dude, 12-12, that is nuts. I kind of feel like you could have freaked out a little bit. Don't, okay? Just totally fine, okay? Just keep doing what you're already doing. And really believe in yourself because you have that power. I really feel like that could be your life purpose. And sometimes life purpose is not about career. And I really feel like it's about like connect with yourself. Really believe in yourself and your choices because whatever choice you make, you are doing it with your intuition. You are doing it with the protection and the help from your higher self, from your guides, from the universe, okay? And really, like, you are more powerful than you think. You really are, okay? And also the connections that you have, especially if it is a twin flame, you may not be aware that it is a twin flame, but that connection is more powerful than you think, okay? And I definitely feel like, again, twin flames, I feel like this patch of twin flames that are coming into a union and all that, they are definitely here to be the leaders of this age of Aquarius. I definitely believe in that. So there you go. Pile number 4, you got it. Go rule the world. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely comment down below like how this resonated, what you're up to, because like this really got me interested. I really can't wait to see what you do. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. Last but not at all least, we have this guy over here, and why I say not at all least is because, like, you out of all the piles, you were the one who got more cards. Like, I would ask, oh, please give me 3. You want 3? I'll give you 4. Please give me 2. Oh, I'll give you 3. You want 6? I'll give you 7, you know? And I really feel like that is maybe what you're attracting. It's like you're expecting, I don't know, something, and you get like the double or 10 times bigger while maintaining your integrity and the purity of your heart. And I really feel like it's it's almost like you ask for something, being very like, oh, I just want this. This is what I need. And the universe is like, come on, you deserve this whole thing. And I really feel like that is what you're attracting, because you're being so generous and you're being so kind. This is a shell very similar to one that I use for actually reading shells. Today we're not reading shells. And it is all about purity and all about like being truthful to yourself and being also generous. And I definitely, proud of you. I like that. So let's see, what is the energy that you're putting out to the universe? At the end, we'll see some advice for you to be like high vibe and definitely manifest some good stuff. And we're also seeing what you're manifesting exactly. So we have the frog stepping into your power. Look at that. Don't take a backseat in your story. It's time to step up. We have the cat, speak your truth. Wow, have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice. It has never been more needed. Come here. Okay, we have dog. Look at that, divine service. How can you serve yourself better? And tiger, divine timing. Man, good things come to those who wait. And it's that thing, good things, really good things. And with that divine service is, I definitely feel like sometimes you may actually resonate with pile number 2. I think it's 2, either 2 or 3. But there's this thing of like, maybe sometimes you are a little bit too generous. Maybe sometimes you are a little bit too kind. And it's really time for you to affirm yourself. And I kind of feel like you're starting to get into that energy of, yes, I can be kind. I can maintain my purity. I can maintain my integrity while being assertive, stepping into my power and speaking my truth and saying the things that I need to say and really fighting for the things I know I'm willing and like I deserve to fight for, And I feel like with the divine timing, I definitely feel like the universe is rewarding you big time. Like big time. Definitely love that. Pure intention. Look at that. And come together. Yeah. It's like, I feel like you could definitely be an Aquarius, even though we have a lot of earth energy for a change, because like none of the piles have been earth energy. All of them have been earth energy. But we do also have a little bit of air. And I definitely am picking up on that Aquarius, like Aquarius and Virgo energy of, and it's interesting that we are in the age of Aquarius. We just had a new moon in Aquarius. And if I'm not wrong, with this full moon, it's going to be in Virgo. So I definitely feel like you're connecting with those energies of like being assertive and being authentic, but at the same time thinking a lot about the community and being generous and having that pure intention, that pure heart of like, for the highest good of all. It's not only for your highest good, it's for the highest good of everyone involved. And especially with this come together, it's like you just love connecting with people. Sometimes that may be a little bit heavy, especially if you're an empath, but it's like you do like connecting with people and do like helping people. And I definitely feel like that could be part of your purpose. And because you're doing that, because you're connecting with that energy, the universe is like, yeah, pound number 5, they're good. That's really nice. Keep doing that. And I definitely feel like you're being rewarded really, really nicely. So let's see exactly what you're attracting. So have pleasure. Look at that. Really nice. We also have reflection and abundance. Oh my god. So I kind of feel like you could be trying to manifest like, oh, I just need a little bit of money to go to the dentist. And the universe is like, dude, you're receiving a little bit of money for you to go to Hawaii. It's like, you go. It's like whatever you need, you got it. Or it's quite the opposite. Whatever you want, you got it. Whatever you need, you got more. And I really feel like the universe is like, right now, you may not be receiving this immediately because I feel like the universe is trying to show you that you are already abundant and that you deserve more, especially with this self-reflection. You deserve more than what you're asking for, and, we got the two sides. It's like, you should know that you deserve the whole world, But at the same time, like the key to manifest is to not give a shit. Is to like be grateful for the things that you already have. And that part, I feel like you already have pretty figured out. That part, I feel like you're already comfortable with that. It's like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this. And thank you so much for this reward. And thank you so much for this that happened. And I'm so grateful for all my family and for all my friends. That part, I feel like you were top notch. It's like, yeah. But I feel like the part of you seeing your worth and really like the part of you really affirming yourself into like, yeah, I deserve to be a 6-figure or an 8-10-figure business owner, something like that. It's not just about, oh, I just want to make enough money to survive. No, you deserve to go to Hawaii, to go to Japan, go to Antarctica. You deserve it all. And I feel like that is the key, and the lesson that you may need to learn right now is that you are worthy of more than what you're asking for, okay? Impasse, yeah. And we have growth. So that thing is that not delay, but it's that divine timing, right? I feel like right now, things are still, it's not really about being cooked up, because I feel like they are already cooked up. I feel like they are just waiting for you to open the door, right? But for you to open the door, it has like that special key of self-worth, of, not that you don't have, but of like, yeah, I deserve $1 million every single month, and not just 5K or 1K, I deserve it all. I deserve a full treasure chest. And that is part of your growth. I feel like that is your, not necessarily a block, but yeah, with impasse, it is a block that is maybe slowing things down a little bit. It's just because I feel like you're thinking, not too much, but you're thinking a little bit on other people, and it's time for you to focus on yourself too. Like, how can you serve yourself better? I really feel like that is the key here, is you being a little bit selfish. And a little bit of selfishness is not bad, okay? So let's pull the tarot. We have the 2 of Swords. Yeah. We have the 10 of Wands. That does make sense. 8 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Yeah, you got extra cards. The 9 of Cups. And the Hanged Man. Again, it's about... right now, I feel like you're a lot in this 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands, even 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, where you're, like, trying to support anyone and you're not really supporting yourself. This 8 of Pentacles, not specifically in this deck, there's one that I definitely see the 8 of Pentacles has self-work. But I feel like you are working a lot on the things that you want. You're working, like, putting a lot of hard work into those things, but not really seeing how they can benefit you. It's like, oh, I'm doing this because this can benefit that person, and I'm doing this because this is going to do that. And I feel like you're not really seeing how that can benefit you, It's like you're creating all the seeds and planting all the right seeds. That's the thing, you're planting all the right seeds. I just feel like it's the perspective, because with this 4 of Cups, it's like, this is the universe. It's that hand that is gifting you that treasure. And it's that thing of opening the door. You just have to move the face to look at that cup, right? But you are too focused on serving others with that 3 cups and that divine service of serving others. And it's really time for you to look at your own cup and look at what you deserve. And that's what it's here. It's that I feel like you're figuring out, and once you do, you have that full treasure chest waiting for you. So you're really attracting amazing things. You're attracting a lot of soul growth, a lot of self-reflection, right? A lot of introspection, a lot of realizations of how much you are worthy and how much you can get. Because I kind of feel like you're doing your work thinking that, oh, this will make me $500. And in reality, it could make you $500,000. Okay? So I really feel like there's that little shift that needs to happen. And you, like, don't be afraid to... That is something that I'm getting. Don't be afraid to charge for your services, because there could be this thing where if you are like self-employed and you have your own business, there could be this thing of like, oh, but I'm here to serve people. Like, I don't want them to feel like I'm charging too much. Charge whatever you feel like you're worthy of charging, because I mean, you're doing the work, okay? You deserve to be rewarded for it. And I feel like now you may be undercharging things a little bit, okay? So it's really time to look at that. So with that being said, let's look at your advice, okay? So we have Sword, make the change. We have Dragons, slay them all. And Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. And with this, you've earned all your stripes. It usually is about like your battles and your burdens. And yes, you've earned all that, but also you've earned all the things that you are receiving, and you deserve all the things that you are about to receive. Okay? So really, like, she's really walking towards this energy of self-worth, right? And with this make the change and the slay them all, is really, I feel like this self-reflection is the key here. It's really looking within and doing, really trying to, I feel like you may be a little bit of a people pleaser. And I feel like it's time with that make the change and slay them all. It's really time for you to say no to some people. If you don't feel like doing it, say no. And you may feel like, oh, but I don't want to disappoint those people, right? With that Four of Cups, I don't want them to think that I'm a bad person. I don't want them to think that I'm selfish. That is called boundaries, okay? It's not called being selfish. It's called boundaries. It's called loving yourself and knowing your self-worth and using your time and energy with things that do light you up and things that do match your power, right? Stepping into your power. Don't take a backseat into your story. It's time to step up. It's time to really do the things that light you up, okay? And I was getting that thing of like being self-employed. For some of you, maybe you already are. For others of you, that is something that you wanted to do, but it's like, oh, but my boss needs me, right? You may be someone's assistant. And it's really time for you to take the step further, okay? And really take action towards your career, towards your dreams, towards what you want to do, because that is what's going to make the difference here, okay? So pile number 5, that is all that I'm getting. So if it resonated, don't forget to smash that like button for me, to subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely comment down below like how this resonated. Tell me your story if you want to. I would be so glad to hear it. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.